another vintage haul video. These items are from a number of sources. I got another box from my sister-in-law who shops at the rummage sales and then sends all the stuff to me to sell. There's a couple of things that I forgot to show you from my mother-in-law, and something that I bought at the thrift store, and a few things from garage sales. So it's not a whole lot of stuff, so I just thought I'd put it all together to make a decent haul. So I will start with some jewelry that my sister-in-law sent me. There's not a whole lot of jewelry this time, but a few things. And I'm going to show you my favorite piece is this big ol' honkin' chunky necklace. Isn't this just beautiful? Now, you're probably noticing, yes it is. It is missing a piece. I am going to have to special order that. Hopefully I will be able to find it. Because it's not marked or anything, but I think this is a $50, $60 necklace probably, maybe even more. So pretty. It's probably a 1960s, I don't know, Egyptian revival maybe, something like that. And then she sent me 4 pair of mother of pearl earrings. And this first set is just a little pair of clip-on, little button type earrings. And then these are some screw-back dangles with Chinese, probably Chinese symbols on them. And then this is a pair of clip-on abalone shell. Oops, let's see if I can show. And finally, another pair of dangles with Maltese crosses. And then there's a pair of carved coral screwback earrings. These are really, really, really pretty. I'm sure those will do pretty well. They've got some little faux pearls, and the pearls are in good condition. There's no chips or anything. The carved coral from the mid-century does pretty well. And then we have some more painted porcelain from England. Here's the pin. And it is missing. It's got a chip right there, but I've got the piece. The missing piece. Gnats, get away. So I can glue that back on, probably. And here's what the back looks like. It says Made in England. And then I have the little clip-on earrings. They've got brass on the back, so I would say these are probably 1950s or older. I think there's a little tiny chip on one of these too, but it's real tiny. It's very hard to find these that they aren't just chipped all to pieces. And here's another fabulous looking brooch. This one is marked Coro, and it's a post-1955 mark, so I imagine this is late 50s to early 60s. I love the size of it though. That's a honkin' brooch. It does have a missing stone, and it has a couple of others that look like they were replaced rather badly, so I might just see if I can replace those two. Yeah, but that's a neat piece. It's got those stones, those iridescent stones, or moon glow. Anyway. And then this, when I first saw this, I thought, oh, it's another one of those German or Japanese necklaces, but it's actually a Trifari piece, and it's a pre-1955 mark. Doesn't have the copyright symbol. It's plastic, but it is Trifari, and it is in very nice condition, so I don't know, pretty cool. I've been listing a whole lot of these multi-strand necklaces that look like this, both glass and acrylic, and haven't been selling a whole lot, so I'm not real sure of the status of whether I should be acquiring more of those. And that is it for the jewelry. unless you want to call this jewelry. This is so neat. This is a set of cloisonne, Japanese cloisonne buttons that are still new in the box. They've never been used. This gnat is driving me crazy. Okay. Made in Japan. I love anything that comes in a little box. But anyway, those are just really, really pretty. And each one's different. I like that. And then got this hand-painted porcelain. The mark is MZ Austria. This is probably pretty old. You know, back when well-brought-up young ladies were doing China painting. Like Margaret's grandmother, Margaret of Texas Gal Treasures. If you haven't checked her out, be sure to check out her videos. She does wonderful haul videos and sales videos and vlogs and just all kinds of fun stuff. I am not sure whether this has much value or not because it does have a lot of wear. You can see the paint is worn off on all these little raised ridges along here. And the painting is, I would say, kind of amateurish. But I'll look up the mark anyway. I don't know. Oops. And then I got these prints. These are silkscreen prints sold from the TEWA. Sorry, you probably can't hear me. The TEWA silkscreen prints from Santa Fe. These are by Navajo artist Harrison Begay. I know it's falling out of the mat. I got 3 of these. 2 of them are just alike. The guy stringing his bow. I did find these on eBay, and they're selling for, I don't know, about $13. So, I mean, you know, that's okay. I'll probably sell a pair, and then I'll sell the duplicate as a single. Okay, let's see. I got these at the thrift store the other day, for Goodwill. Usually don't find much in there, but these were nice. These are Villeroy and Bach, Vilbo 4, Germany, Amapola, I don't know how you say that, but anyway, that's the pattern. And I got 3 of these little dishes. I don't know what this type of dish is called, and that there's 3 of them, so I don't think, and they're about the right size to be wine bottle coasters, but I don't know what they are supposed to be. But this pattern does sell quite well. I only paid $1.99 for 3, so I think I can do okay on those. They're in a really nice condition. And then this is what I forgot to show you from my mother-in-law that she sent, the last batch of things I showed you. These are a whole set of very naive, shall we say, watercolor paintings that were in an envelope that was labeled Mother's Paintings. And the artist is H. Close, C-L-O-S-E. Some of these are signed, but most of them are not. But it's clear they're all by the same artist. And anyway, I'll just show you what they look like. They came not framed or anything, a little bit beat up, but there's a nice little botanical one. And then there's a whole bunch of just landscapes, seascapes. This one, a lot of them are double-sided. So I think this was, you know, it may have been some of her practice paintings since she was painting on the backs. But I think they're kind of charming, and I thought maybe framing them might help them to sell. So there's another one. This is so funny. It says Monterey, pretty good, but it's written like right on the painting. So I assume these were, you know, practice or a class or something. I don't know. I think it was, if the artist herself wrote that on there, it was just a note to herself, but if a teacher wrote that right on the painting, I think that's kind of rude. But anyway. And here's the last one. A lot of these are marked Monterey on the back. So, I have framed a couple of them. Here's one that's just this cute little cabin in the woods, or on, not really in the woods, but a little rustic scene. And then this one is another little botanical. And these two that are framed I've already listed for sale on Etsy. And then I was at a garage sale today and I bought some frames. And these were all 50 cents a piece, except the biggest one was $1. So, got this one. This one is marked the Solvang photographer, Solvang, California. Oh well, anyway. I don't think they're, they're not very old, but they might be useful. These are just some kind of plain black metal with gold trim. I got 2 of those. And then this one is really neat. This one doesn't have any glass or cardboard or anything. So, but I think if I fix this one up, it's pretty neat. Could be like a Hollywood Regency type frame. And then this one, I just love this one. It's so over the top. So a couple of these, or at least this little painting, will fit in one of these frames. I think the others are too big. So, but I'll keep looking. I love this one. It's plastic, but I love it. Isn't that great? Made in China. I guess it's probably not vintage, so I don't know. I might sell it on eBay or something. I forgot to show you clothes. I have 3 items of clothing that came from my sister-in-law. And the first thing is this silk Nehru shirt. How many of you out there are old enough to remember Nehru shirts and Nehru jackets? They're Indian style with this little notch. And this is pretty old, I think, because it has a metal zipper and it's got the little hooks and eyes up here. So I would say this was probably made in the 1960s. It's a home sewn, seamstress made, but it's very nice, and the fabric is very nice. It's a small size, like about a 6 or a 4 even, little. And the second piece is this embroidered skirt from Guatemala. I mean, look at the embroidery on this. Isn't this just amazing? And it's a wraparound skirt, so it fits everyone. And it is from Paulina's Manufacturing, 100% cotton made in Guatemala. So, I mean, you can tell by that tag that is old. Probably 1960s, I'd say. It's in beautiful condition, but if somebody didn't want to wear it as a skirt, you could make pillow tops out of it or something, but the embroidery is just outstanding. And then the last thing is another Mexican dress. It's actually quite similar to the orange one that I had, except it's not orange, it's white. Some people call these Mexican wedding dresses. It's got a peacock on it. But again, it's in very nice condition, beautiful embroidery. The last one of these, well, I had one, an orange one that sold for $75, so it may have been a tad more special than this one, but this is pretty nice. Okay, now I really am done. Thank you so much for watching. These items are or soon will be for sale in my Etsy shop, which is vintagedazzle.etsy.com, or a few things may end up on eBay, where my seller name is Kara Lennox. I will include the links below, And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it and comment. And I try to respond to all comments. I have occasionally missed them if somehow I didn't get notified. I don't know, but I try to answer. And I appreciate you very much watching. And I'll be back soon. Oh, yes, you might have noticed I hacked all my hair off. I was trying to grow it out, but it was just so awful. I just couldn't stand it anymore, and I just went and had it all cut off. So I'm destined to have short hair. Okay, see ya. Bye.